Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio Uncut. In the last episode, I went through and did this little pump configuration and some kind of weird things. I just did it. I really didn't explain what I was doing. And it's not just me playing with pretty pipes, although it is a little bit. Dealing with the fluid system, whenever I get like larger setups of refineries, I get this thing where petroleum is kind of backing up in the middle. I've seen it happen in a number of previous playthroughs, and it's always been kind of a problem. So there's a couple of things I've always tried to do in order to I'm not sure if I'm fixing it or not, but it's something that I'm doing regardless. One is in certain situations, like with this oil right here, I try to make it one line whenever possible. So the way that this oil works is it actually goes down through here and then comes back up and then goes across and then comes back down and then goes across and comes back up. So it's one line going through and not branching off. That is... whenever you're splitting pipes, they don't split intuitively. It's not like a belt splitter, and you just kind of have to. I don't have a full understanding on the fluid mechanics, and to tell you the truth, I've never really gone too far into it because they've been talking about reworking the fluid system for like the past, I don't know, 5 years. But so it's just one of those things that I've always punted on. So yeah, that's why the oil and that's why the water is basically just doing one line. Now this right here, I'm trying to get one line, but in this case we're taking lines together instead of splitting them apart. So I'm using these pumps not to pump anything necessarily, but just using them as a one-way valve so that this fluid will only go this way, and we're not going to get this coming back and backing up this pipe. Which can happen. Realistically, if I had a little bit more room, I would probably try to do the one pipe thing. But I don't know. This just seemed easier, and we had a lot of room down here, so that's what I was doing there. Was it correct? Was it wise? I don't know. We'll see. But this episode, what we need to get done is expand out our cracking setup. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually need 1, 6, 17. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's see. We've got chemical plants. We're logistically requesting chemical plants, so we should be able to get some more, plus they'll build in the base. I say we just do it. Let's go ahead. We'll roll the intro, and I'll see you on the other side where we'll start building some chemical plants. Which I guess seems intuitive, but the problem we have now is that the food sticks to the aluminum foil, and then the aluminum foil sticks to the pan. So you've got two things sticking together instead of just one. And so with a simple browser extension and a text replacement, just replacing line with aluminum foil with do not line with aluminum foil, the problem has completely gone away. And yeah, it'll be fine until it's time for her to to get a new computer. But anyway, let's see. This seems a little bit long to me. How many is that? That is 21, which is not the 19 that we need, although it is kind of close. Let's go with just 20. And then we'll cut this in half. Let's just take you guys out of the equation for now. Let's be sure to remove this line just to prevent any accidents. And let's take... we want 10 of these. And move them down to this row. Are those going to conflict? Doesn't look like it. So that should give us our 20. We take those out. And we'll take one of these out. Not sure quite which one. All right, you'll come up here and you will line up right there. X you out. And how many of those do we need? We needed 6. So 2, 4, 6. All right. So this is going to be heavy oil coming in. That looks like it works. Let's just run this on down. Wait a minute. Actually, let's run this like right here. Do I have any pumps? I've got 3 pumps. Put you there, connect like that. You come down. You'll connect like that. All right, and we'll just hook that up like that, and when that connects, that'll start coming that way. Okay. And we will set up logic to say you are enabled when heavy oil is greater than 5,000, so that we always have a little bit to make lubricant with. And then this will continue on. And we'll connect back up with this lubricant line. Okay. So that takes care of you guys. Now you're going to be producing light oil. And light oil, I want to come... let's take it right here. You'll go right there like that. And this will just pump full time, I believe. That's the way we want that to work. We're not using light oil for anything else. And if we do, it'll be an accident. So we'll do that. This will come up this way, and that will feed into there. There is a possibility of a backflow there, I believe. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. So that'll crack up. That'll get all of our light oil in one basket, which is the way that we want it. Neaten that up a little bit. Okay. And that will take heavy oil all the way down here. I want to expand that out, then connect, and then the oil will come down and then go all the way back. All right, and let's see. Petroleum, I want you to flow this way. Actually, I don't think I do. Let's see. I think we're in robot range. We're out of pumps. Let's go ahead and go there, go there. And this is currently coming this way. I think I want to reverse this and take this coming this way instead. And then have a line of petroleum coming down like this. Where does this line come in? It comes in up top there. Let's see, if we took that out and ran it going this way. And that would hook up there. And then that would give the excess going that way. Not liking this power pole configuration. It seems like it should be a little bit more standard. Let's start right here so those get, and yeah, then just go every 2. And then on the end, yeah, that looks a little cleaner. All right, then we don't need that power pole anymore, and this one we can bring up to be in line. And that should be good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take you guys apart. We don't need you currently. We'll leave the landfill box there for now. Then we need to get power. Okay, and then the last thing we need here is going to be water. All right, let's go ahead and just move our path down here so we have a little bit of a frame of reference. Not that it's doing a lot for us down there, but... this... We don't really need an independent water line. We could probably share off the refining, if I remember the numbers correctly. But let's go ahead and do it anyway, because it'll be a little bit cleaner. We'll bring that like that. Kind of squirrel it around, feed it into there. That will come down here, and you are currently the one going out. So maybe we try to feed it from the bottom, and we can get rid of this squirrel. Let's see, if we wanted it to go that way, we could expand you out, and take it like that. And then that would go down here. Out like that. Then down. There. Like that. Feed that into there, like that, like that. That gets us our water. Then that'll go up like this. It'll go across over here, then back up there, and then over here, and then down into the water tank. And this is not needed anymore. nor is that. All right, are we happy? I feel happy. I am happy, except this isn't needed. We can just take that out, and it's not going to affect anything. Probably doesn't affect anything to have it there, but not having it there also works. Just to be a little bit on the safe side. Okay, let's hook up petroleum. That should get petroleum going through and back into the system. Heavy oil, light oil. All right, let's see. And are we making lubricant? We're making lubricant. Let me just double check that lubricant number. I'm almost certain it is one factory. Yeah, it's actually half of a factory. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Just confirming the number. We need 5.3, and that is 6. And then we need 19 of those. And we have 19. Okay, that is empty like I want it to be. Let's see, are all of you guys refining? It appears so. All right, and we don't have water going up here to make steam power. I don't think we technically need it. Let's just go ahead and pull it out. In previous playthroughs, what I've done is set up a system to basically turn this stuff off when we don't need it. When we have the nuclear, when the nuclear is not cutting it, we can turn this guy back on. I don't think I'm going to mess with that in this series because we seem to be way oversupplied with nuclear power. Let's see, that was taken care of elsewhere, I believe. There we go. All right, and I believe that gets this working just fine. Let's just double check how much oil we have here. All right, we're sucking through it, but our oil train should be out and taking care of things. All right, let's take a look over here. I haven't looked over here in a little while. Uranium, I think we got that done. Oil cracking expansion, we just got that cracking. Main station signals and lights. Don't want to do this, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it because I said I was going to do it. And it probably does need to be done. All right, so let's just start here at the entrance and take a look. And you know what? Do we have a radar? Because I think this part of the map is actually dark. Just throw that down there so we can actually see over here. Okay, so you are going to come in. And that's going to go over here. We've got all of our signals there. We got a chain. We got a chain there. All right, I think we could put a chain there, if I'm not mistaken, so that will clear the line. No, that's not going to do anything for us. Well, if we needed an iron train in, yeah, see, that'll suck the iron train in right there. Oh, you know what? We are messed up here. This coal train doesn't have an entry signal. Or actually, it looks like that signal right there wasn't registering for that block. And all this is good. Okay, we could put a signal there to release one of these trains whenever one of those is going. That is a block. That is a block. That is a block. We might be able to do something like this since they're all size 2 trains. Yeah, so if I'm thinking correctly, this chain signal, like right here, would release one of these iron trains whenever the copper train, or whenever the coal train got to right here, so it didn't have to wait that extra bit of time. Splitting hairs, definitely, but, you know, it's good to have nice trimmed hairs. All right, but the coal station there was messing things up. I think I'm good with that for a while. All right, let's see. How's this looking here? This can go away. You guys still working a little bit? Appears so. Sure what that mix and match of yellow and red belt there is, but that's the way that is. All right, you can come on in. Do we still have you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done? I think we kind of do the same thing over here just to minimize the silliness by a factor of a couple. All right, where was that? Down here in the corner, huh? Looks like we got some expansion sneaking in, huh? Let's see, I know these are mostly worms, but I don't have much else to spend my bullets on because these guys over here are out of range, unfortunately. Oh, do we have a new expansion here? No, that looks like a gathering. Yeah, so we probably do have an expansion over here. This shot here should... Oh, yep, there it is right there. Oh, and we're out of ammo. Ah, but we know where it is. We know where it is. All right, we've got this over here. Looks like we can take care of. Anything else? Oh, you're showing one right there. See, are these bases or worms? They look like bases. Yep, those are bases. At least they were. You guys, you guys, you guys, and you. All right, there's a lot of area there that we haven't explored that's outside of radar range. Let's see, I don't remember this one. This one must be an expansion. Is that a base? I don't think so. I think it's a worm. We'll kill it anyway. All right, and where is that attack coming from? I guess the iron... No, down here. All right, that is pretty good. All right, so there's oil expanded out to our full production capability. We have green circuits are producing now, red circuits are producing now, plastic is at the right level, you are at the right level. I believe you guys have always been at the right level. Let's see, blue circuits, they're probably not. How many of these do we need? How many of these do we have? We have 10. I believe we need 24. Okay, let's take you out. Let's take you out, and we'll remember to plug this back in this time. All right, so if that is 10, that would be 20. Okay, and then we would need 4 more, I think. I think 24 is the number that we need. Let's just confirm that. Yes, 23.6. Okay, sulfuric acid is plugged in. All right, and those are all coming in now. Let's see, that line will never get grabbed from. That line will never get grabbed from. Those will... And let's see, I think... let's see, if we reduce that number to 12... that requires 0.8 red belts of iron, or the green circuits coming in to support that. So I think we should be good as long as we do have 2 red belts coming in. That should be 1. That should potentially be another one. What's this? Silliness? Silliness. That's what that is. Let's see. We've got this one hanging out up here too. What is that going to? That's going to something silly. Let's redo this though. We can start pulling some of these at least. Let's see, that's going to come out like that. Pretty much going to do that, isn't it? Not input priority, output priority. That still goes under. You still go that way. You still go straight. You still go straight. Okay, and this is where it's actually important. See, it's this line. Actually, rethinking that strategy a bit, if it wasn't obvious. see, that will fill up there. The problem is we might have gaps down here, not getting a full line in all the time. So what if we just brought this in just to make sure that we're filling up the gaps? Just for now. I think I'm probably thinking about that wrong. Coming from over there, huh? How far is our pollution spreading? It's spreading just way bajillion miles away. And yeah, we're just going to get attacked. That is the way that's going to work. All right, so I think we've scaled up everything down to blue circuits. Low density structures are next. None of this stuff down here needs to be scaled up. That's just our own stuff. Because we're making low density structures right now to make the yellow science. Just how's science doing? Low density structures. Why no low density structures? No low density structures because of plastic. Oh, huh. All right. Somebody may have pointed that out. All right, well, that'll get that going. Low density structures, and we need a lot more of those. Then we need rocket control units and rocket fuel. And my plan currently is to make rocket fuel off-site, basically what we did in the last episode. I'm not sure if I want to basically build it off of here, or let's see, what do we got? 19 million there. And I thought I saw another one. Yeah, right there. 22 million. That seems like more million. So yeah, we may go with that. Yeah, no, doing the coal liquefaction, I thought it worked out really, really well in the last series, and gives me an excuse to use coal liquefaction, which I very rarely, if ever, do. This will be my second time. Boy, I hate to use ammunition for exploration. It just seems like such a waste. But I'm perfectly okay with killing worms with it. That's how I justify things. There's no logic to it at all. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode, where lights are what we need to do. Let's go ahead and mark. Let's see, rocket control. Rocket fuel. Rocket. Rocket control, rocket fuel, rocket, right? And the low density structures, we'll just remember to do that in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.